There are two loud groups online fighting about these drugs, and once you see both myths, the truth becomes clear. Myth number one is that these are the miracle. This is the hype crowd, the before and after photos, the I lost 60 pounds, ask me how, the influencers selling cheap copies of the drugs out of nowhere, the clinics handing them out like vitamins. Their myth and misunderstanding is that the drug is the whole answer. Take the shot, watch the fat melt like butter in a hot pan. Done. Here's why that's a myth, and it connects straight back to the bridge. If the drug only turns the signal up from the outside and you change nothing underneath, then the moment you stop the drug, the signal drops back. The hunger comes roaring back, and the weight usually comes back too, and it's often come back past where you started. That's not the drug failing. That's a bridge built to nowhere. They walked halfway across and turned around. Now let's talk about myth number two, the poison group. This is the doom crowd. The drugs will destroy your muscles. They'll give you cancer. They're a scam. And my least favorite one, that losing weight with help is somehow cheating. Let me take these one at a time because there are small pieces of truth buried in the fear. Starting with muscle loss, it's true that when you lose weight fast in any way, including plain diet and exercise, some of what you lose is muscle. The real question is whether these drugs make that worse and whether you can prevent it. The answer is that with enough protein and some strength training, muscle loss on these drugs looks about the same as muscle loss from any other method. The fix is simple, and I'll give it to you later. Lift something heavy and eat your protein to minimize the issue. Next is cancer. This fear comes from one specific rare thyroid cancer seen in animal studies. It's serious enough that there is a clear rule. If you or your close family have had medullary thyroid cancer, a specific rare type, these drugs aren't for you. That's a real line and doctors respect it. But the broad idea that these drugs cause cancer in general has not held up in the large human trials, at least to date. Side effects, real and serious, but mostly manageable under close supervision of an experienced physician who is knowledgeable about metabolic health. So both crowds are damaging the truth. One says the drug is everything. The other says the drug is evil. The truth sits in the middle, and it's more useful than either.